Welcome to a Community Partners interview, where we explore the organizations, opportunities, and resources that look to make change in our daily lives. I'm your host, Jocelyn Dore, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today, I'm joined by Andy Ziqi Liu, the chair of Challenge Golf. Challenge Golf, also known as Golf for the Physically Challenged, is a registered Canadian charity based in Oakville, Ontario. Their mission is to empower community members facing physical limitations, aiding them in their journey towards a more active and fulfilling life, both physically and mentally. They strive to expand opportunities for fellowship by providing a dedicated space, necessary equipment, and guidance. Their team of volunteers is committed to offering advice, tuition, and encouragement, enabling participants to learn and play the game of golf to the fullest extent of their abilities. Thank you for joining us today, Andy.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us more about yourself and what inspired you to work at Challenge Golf and to work with individuals with disabilities.
So the reason I joined Challenge Golf is very personal. My wife is a two-time stroke survivor and a brain surgery survivor. She had her first stroke when she was 32, and she couldn't walk after her surgery for around 2 years, and there is very little things she can participate in. She was a very active person before, but basically, like the simple task every day become very challenging. And we heard about Challenge Golf from our physical therapist after 3 or 4 years after her brain surgery. And she went in there and gave golf a try. And then on the way home, she was like crying because she finally found something she could play and she could work on. And that's the reason I got involved with Challenge Golf. I started as a volunteer. Then in the year 2023, the previous chair who ran Challenge Golf for over 10 years was retiring. And so one of the board members, Danny, asked me if I can take over Challenge Golf because I think they see something in me because I was there every day, every session to help out. And at first I was hesitant because life was already very busy, but my wife convinced me that it was the right thing to do. So I stepped in last year as the chair of Challenge Golf. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. That's an amazing story.
Thank you.
I noticed on your website that you have a couple of programs, one for summer and one for winter. Can you tell me about these programs?
Sure. So in the summer, we run our program between May and October at T-Zone Driving Range in Oakville on Bronte north of the 407. We do it every Monday between 1 and 2:30 p.m. Except holidays and event days. And so we just practice, like people will join us and just hit some balls and socialize with other participants. Our volunteer will set up canopies, golf clubs, and we have a semi-auto golf ball dispenser where you push a button, a ball will tee up on a rubber tee, so participants don't need to bend down and place the ball. So yeah, that's basically our summer program. And then in the winter, we started a winter program last year between January and April because winter is a really tough time for people with physical limitations. There's very little thing to do, and there's no sun, and it's gloomy all winter. So many people get depressed, and so we started the program to help people battle the winter blue. So we do it at the Birdies Indoor Golf Oakville. The reason we choose that location is because they have automatic tee up. So it's the same, like participants don't need to bend down to place the ball. So they can just hit and another ball comes, which is very convenient. And we're going to continue the winter program because the feedback is really, really good. So yeah.
That's good. I didn't know they had that with the tees. That would make it a lot easier.
Yes, of course.
Does Challenge Golf have any tournaments during the season?
Yeah, in the summer, we also host 2 tournaments. So our tournaments are very special because each participant player will be accompanied by a volunteer player. So volunteer player will help them carry golf clubs, drive the golf cart, even set up golf balls. So they can just get off their cart, hit the ball, get on the cart, and go to the next ball. So many of our participants, because of their physical limitation, it's nearly impossible for them to go to a golf course alone and play because it would take longer than usual. And most golf courses they have a marshal, and so our golf we usually use a baseball format when we do the tournaments. So the volunteers will not only help them place the ball, and we can also pick up the pace. So our tournaments, for most of participants, it's the only chance they can play on a real golf course to test their skills and have a fun day on the golf course.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
Thank you.
I'm not much of a golfer, but I do enjoy riding around in the cart.
Me too.
I also saw that you have a newsletter for Challenge Golf. Can you tell us a little bit more about what goes into that?
So every year we'll host events. Like in the summer, we'll have a barbecue, and in the winter, we'll have a Christmas gathering so that people can come out and see each other during our off season. And we also have tips on how to improve your golf game, no matter what your ability is, and tips on staying positive, staying safe during the winter months. Yep.
That's good. Can you tell us a little bit more about your annual barbecue? I notice it comes up in July. So what kind of things do you do there?
So it's basically just a fun day, like people, because usually when our participants and volunteers come on Mondays, they just focus on their golf game. And when they talk, there's not much time for them to talk to each other. So during the barbecue, we will create a situation where everyone can get to know everyone, so that they feel more comfortable in the organization. And we have 2 sponsors this year for our barbecue. The first one is Maple Lodge Farm, and the second one is Amica. They will provide the Maple Lodge Farm will provide their chicken hot dog, and Amica will provide some healthy snacks. So we're really looking forward to the barbecue day. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good and healthy too.
Yes.
Are there any restrictions to the services that you guys provide, such as age or things like that?
To participate in our program, you have to be an adult, and you have to be able to maintain your balance when you swing a golf club. So that's the only 2 restrictions we have right now. But we have participants who play golf like sitting on a chair or sitting on a wheelchair. So no matter what your ability is, you can always come out and give it a try, and we will figure out a way to accommodate. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
When it comes to assigning supports or resources, what is the process for determining what supports and resources are required?
So we have a golf pro who has a physio background. So when a new participant come, we'll ask the participant to play a couple balls, and the pro will be there, and a couple of volunteers, of course, to make sure the participant is safe, just in case something happens. And we'll see what the participant's ability is, and create a plan. Either ask the golf pro to give some tips to the participant, like their stance or swing motion, to make it safer and more efficient. Or we can use some other tools, like the chair I mentioned, to let the participant get used to swing the golf club first, then gradually standing up. And yeah.
That's good. Without using any names, can you share a success story with me? What supports were put in place when someone asked for help?
Uh, I have a couple. I have many success stories, but one of them, one of the success stories is one of the gentlemen came to volunteer for us. He actually have has autism. So the first time he came, first couple of times he came, he would always wear a headphone and walk around without talking to anyone. And as he get used to the environment and get to know everybody, uh, now he doesn't need a cell phone and he doesn't need a headphone, and he's interacting with everyone he sees, which is very glad to see. The second story I want to share is a gentleman who was a golfer before. He has a, a condition that he couldn't maintain his balance when he swing a golf club. So he hasn't golfed since his incident, maybe 11 years ago. Uh, so we figured out a way. We use a chair to support him so he can sit down and hit a golf club, hit the ball, and he can still hit like 150 to 200 yards, which is amazing. I can't even hit that far. So yeah, these two stories like really give me a great impression. Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely great. Those would be inspiring for anybody.
yeah.
What is the one thing you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that shouldn't be? And how do you think it could be stopped?
Um, the the thing I see that's happening over and over again is people don't understand what they are going through. Uh, so for people who went through a traumatic event or incident, um, the physical disability on the surface is only maybe 20%, 30% of what they are experiencing. There are a lot of invisible disabilities. So, like my wife, she sees double vision, like her eyes doesn't work together. So, uh, and uh, some of our participants have memory issues or other kind of cognitive issues. Uh, so I like for a lot of people who hasn't been through people who went through this kind of stuff, they don't understand, so they would always stare or judge or ask inappropriate questions. I would suggest like if everyone can be more understanding because you don't know what other people are going through. So just be more patient, be more understanding, and create like a better community for everyone.
Yes, that is definitely true. If someone wanted to become a member or volunteer with Challenge Golf, what is the process for joining as a member and what's the process for joining as a volunteer?
You can, no matter if you're interested in joining as a participant or a volunteer, you can always email us at info@challengegolf.ca and basically introduce yourself and let us know which part you want to participate in, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And also, everyone is always welcome to come and visit us at our program. Uh, well, our program schedule is on our website at www.challengegolf.ca. So yeah, yeah.
That sounds really interesting. Now, is this something that just happens in Oakville, or do you guys have things all over Ontario?
Right now, it's just happening in Oakville because this program relies heavily on volunteers because there's a lot of stuff to set up. I just want to mention volunteers are the backbone of this program. Without the volunteers, this program wouldn't be possible. And so, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just going to agree. Definitely, any program that I'm in, it wouldn't be happening without our volunteers. So,
Yes, yes, yes. So before the program, there is a lot of equipment to set up. It's very physically demanding, and during the program, the volunteers are the ones who make sure everybody is safe because some of our participants need help walking on and off the green, need help carrying golf clubs or golf water bottles. Even for our participants who have memory issues, our volunteers have to remind them to take breaks, drink water, and yeah, so it's a lot of hard work and dedication. So it's like a very, very unique program. So right now we're just in Oakville, but we want to expand to other part because golf is a great, great sport and it's a great therapeutic sport as well. So if anyone is interested in creating another program like us somewhere else, we are always happy to help.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
If listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you? How does someone ask for support?
Uh, like I said, they can email us uh, uh, at the info@challengergolf.ca, or they can go on our website and there is a contact us form so they can fill out. We're pretty good at getting back to requests. Maybe within a couple of days, we'll just email them back or call them back. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you for your time today. I really enjoyed learning about your organization. I think that's great. And thank you for talking to me today.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jocelyn.
This has been a Community Partners interview on Voices for Ability Radio. All abilities, all the time.